Fun.
I'd just like to mention that is a replica gun, not a real gun.
I know, if he doesn't stop muzzling himself, I'm gonna have an aneurysm over here.
You been what over there?
I said if he doesn't stop muzzling himself, I'm gonna have an aneurysm over here. I'm like, oh, trying me hard, buddy.
I'm a little worried to ever go shooting with Anthony. I don't think he knows the force safety.
Make sure you're behind him. That's the only rule there.
I am a great shot, I will have you know.
I don't know if being behind him would be okay. The way he's just twirling that thing around and just...
Well, it's not load. I mean, it's a replica, so...
Exactly. I mean, hitting the ground has saved my life at least 3 times that I know of. So I trained little kids how to shoot, right?
Yeah.
And
oh, God.
My infinite wisdom, I used to do it every single year as a volunteer. I did it for, 15 years or something. Started when I was 5. But anyways, I had this little 6-year-old girl. She was a freaking sweetheart. We're going to call her Sally. Sally did a wonderful job with her BB gun. She did a wonderful job with her .22. It's like, okay, let's get you moved up to a 410 light shotgun. Not a lot of kick. Had kick keys on it. It was a good length for her. Set her up on the clay trap, and first one goes out. She does fine. Second one goes out. She does fine. It's an over under, so 2 shots. And she turns around and goes, okay, what should I do now? Megan's like, okay. Reload you, you're doing good. Just make sure you're leading the clays, whatever else. She gets it in. The gun is so broken at this point in time. She finishes, cocks the gun. It's heavy for her, so she had some difficulty with it. She turns around, pointed straight at my face. Finger on the trigger, and I'm like, you want to turn back around now, please, Sally? Turn around. And she's like, what? Did I do something wrong? And my instinct told me to drop, and sure as shit, fucking shot went out. And I was like, okay, I would have died there, genuinely. Like, this is not cool at all.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then later that day, the trap malfunctioned and the arm went flying out and damn near got me in the leg. It was great.
Damn.
Like your definition of...
What?
I like your definition of great. I almost died. It's great.
Well, I was 10, so I could have overreacted a little bit, but I mean, either way.
That's why I don't like shooting with anyone that, is a newbie.
They have to learn, though, and as long as you...
No, I get that. I'm not a teacher, so, I prefer to, go shooting with people that have experience. I'm not saying...
No, I get that.
There's a lot of great teachers out there, and I encourage them to get into it and actually, show people how to properly handle weapons and weapon safety. But I'm not that guy. I'm that guy that's all like, dude. I've been around too many ambitious rednecks. Yeah.
I think you just described my whole family, unfortunately.
They're like, I got an AK. Dude, don't sway that thing around that way. Never put your finger on the trigger. Never point it at something that you're not willing to shoot at. Stop.
Okay, my all-time favorite fail. So I used to be a handyman. I used to plow stone and everything. And the guy who I worked for, we're going to call him Jack, right? Jack was an asshole, but Jack was a funny asshole, so we all liked him. Jack decided he was maybe 4'11", maybe 5 foot, short, stumpy guy, probably 350, 375, so he was just a trunk. And he decided he was going to outman the shooters next to him. Oh my God, it was the best thing ever. He brings out a Desert Eagle pistol, which is the biggest caliber one of the biggest calibers you can find, right? His hands are smaller than mine, and I have pretty small hands. And I'm just watching him hold that gun, right? And he's got both hands on it, and there's probably that much of the stock left. And I'm like, this is a bad idea, but I'm going to let it happen, right? I was like, I want to see what happens here. He's older than me. It'll be fine. He goes up to the thing. He fucking, oh god, it was great. He didn't have enough space between his face and the, your hands. Didn't have proper stance. Didn't have bend in his elbow. Nothing. He's not ready to ride this ride. I'm standing there like, this is going to be freaking amazing. I kid you not. He pulls that trigger. The gun, by some miracle, missed his fucking face and hit him in the shoulder. I don't know how. I genuinely do not know how, but it's so good. He sat down the gun. He's like, anyone else want to give it a try? Like, trying to play it off cool. It was so fucking great. So for that Christmas, we got him a new pair of pants. They were brown. We figured for the next time it happened.
Oh, shit.
Fucking fun, man. It was so good.
So I've always wanted a 454 Cassell. I'm so unsure that I could handle that thing. So I started watching some videos of people using them, and watching some of the fail stream videos of it has been the greatest content I have ever watched in my life. Like,
they are
just be all like one-handed, because I mean this gun, like, Megan, I'm sure you know about it. Like, it's
Cassuls are huge.
Isn't it the most powerful handgun? Isn't it technically classified as like a... Yeah, isn't it technically classified as a rifle?
I don't think it's technically classified as a rifle, but yeah, it's one of the biggest caliber pistols you can find.
Yeah, and like just watching people like try and shoot it with one hand and then smash
It's
themselves.
just a bad idea.
What I've always wanted to fire is a AA-12 or a elephant gun. I want to see if I'm strong enough to actually fire it off an elephant gun and not knock myself over or throw the gun.
I wouldn't recommend it. I just wouldn't.
It's
Never
a big
shot
ass
myself,
gun.
so I don't know what I'm talking about, but I would not.
I've seen so many people fire that thing off and the gun just fucking fly off.
Okay, another favorite one of mine, right? I had this little 14-year-old twerp. He was just a little fucking asshole. He was trying to show off for all the girls in the class, right? I'm like, okay, I get it. We're going to call him Ralph. I was like, Ralph, I get it. Like, you're a teenager. You want to look cool. Let's not do this, right? Little pipsqueak. He was actually pretty tall. He was probably close to 6 foot, maybe 120 pounds sopping wet, like just a toothpick. He goes up and he's like, I want to fire a 12 gauge. And I was like, are you sure about that? Like, you've only ever been on a 410. It's got a decent more kick. He goes, yeah, absolutely. So of course we had a full choke 12, and I was like, okay, well, we'll set you up on there. It's a little pump. And I only let him rack 2 because I was like, this is probably not going to go well, but we're going to try it anyways. First one he shoots, he gets, thrown back a little bit. He's like, oh, I'm going to try it again. And we're going to call her Sarah. Sarah was the instigator, his girlfriend. Was like, come on, Ralph, you can do it. Be a man. Show her that you can do, right? It was so great. He decides in his infinite wisdom, right as the trap gets pulled, he's going to fire from the hip. Okay? If you've ever hip fired, first off, dumb idea. Second off, keep in mind, he's like 120 pounds. So there is nothing but bone on that boy's hip. And what's also the best part of the story, what's next to a gentleman's hip that if you're quickly... Yeah, you see where this is going. He nut shot himself with a 12 balls.
Oh, shit.
Best thing ever. He's dry hurling. I'm just like, okay, give me the gun. You go to play. It was so good. Oh.
Damn. Oh. Oh, no.
It was so good. I mean, obviously, no one had any chance to see it happen, right? And just all of a sudden, I was like, oh, I know what that is.
No future children's for you.
To this day, I'm not quite sure if he got enough of like the scrotum area or if it was just solar plexus that he hit. I think it was both, honestly. But that boy was not okay. And his mom came and got him and was like, "Thank you, Miss Robinson." And I was like, "Don't thank me. I did not do that."
Oh, shit. My kids do pretty well with guns. Go on.
one of my favorite ones, and I'm pretty sure it was like a Remington, but I'm not positive because like that was when I like just kind of started getting into guns. But my brother-in-law had a riot shotgun, and so you could just rack it off. And yeah, he let me shoot that thing, and I shot it a couple times, got used to it, and he's just all like, "All right, like here's what we're gonna do," like, because he lived out in the middle of fucking nowhere. He's all like, "I just want you to rack it off into that tree," and you know, I get it up to my shoulder. I've got it, you know, pretty well balanced, and I just racked it off. Dude, my shoulder hurt for like a week.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that recoil, man. You'll feel that shit for a while, especially if you're not
Oh,
used
yeah.
to it.
Yeah, because he wanted me to do it just as fast as possible. He's like, just boom, 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 and it's. I think it was 5-shot, might have been 6-shot, but yeah.
I think in that similar vein. So I was like 7 or 8, and we were out muzzle loading for deer, and we had this old 50 cal. I honestly don't know the brand, but old where it had the iron plate for the butt pad. It didn't even have pad. Like it was in like 50s or 60s. And I'm out there hunting with my dad. We see this nice buck come across. I'm like, okay, you know, keep in mind, I think it was 7 at the time. And the gun's like half my length, right? And he's like, it'll be fine. Don't worry. You know, you'll be okay. He's like, I loaded these rounds just for you. They have a little less kick. We're close to the deer. You'll be fine, right? So I get on it. I, you know, do the flint, do everything. I got her lined up. Fire first thing. And if has anyone ever shot a muzzle loader or seen one fired?
Yeah.
Okay, when you shoot, it's going to hit the primer first, so it sparks. And then when it fires, you have a bunch of smoke that goes over you. If you've ever had it hang fire, basically it does everything it's supposed to, but it doesn't actually shoot. Sometimes it can be that your powder's dry or something like that, and then it'll shoot. So if you move it from your shoulder, you can get fucked up real bad. Anyways, my dad's like, these won't hang fire on you, whatever else, these are fine. I shoot the first one, I go straight over the deer's back, and I'm like, I aimed it up right, it was perfect, I was good to go, whatever else. We load it again, try it again, load it once more, try it again, didn't work. And my dad turns around, he goes, is your shoulder okay? And I was like, yeah, it's fine. He goes, because I gave you the double powder charge ones, not the single one. That's why you were about 12 feet over that deer all the time.
Oh,
so don't let a dyslexic play with gunpowder. It was a bad idea.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty great though. I'm pretty sure that deer probably thinks he's impenetrable though. The fact he kept standing there, I don't know why.
Stand there watching.
He did, yeah. He was just like, let's look at these idiot humans in their natural habitat.
So, have any of you ever thought about doing like airsoft?
Oh, I used to do wars all the time.
Dude, I so want to get into that. I've looked into the guns, and I think that would be so fun to just do like little tourneys.
Used to shoot each other with salt pellets. Little salt rocks.
Frozen paint.
Frozen. Oh.
Those were my favorite with my brother and I. It used to be whoever woke up later, just be ready, because the other one would be out in the house with frozen paintballs waiting for you, or out in the property waiting for you.
That shit sucks.
The worst place I ever got shot was the back of my Achilles heel. Oh yeah, I couldn't walk for like 2 days. It was great.
So I've never thought about doing paintball, but like I watch a YouTuber called Kicking Mustang, and he does like airsoft, and like he's got a ghillie suit and everything, and that shit just looks so fun.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I've never done it in like a tournament style. Yeah, those tournaments get pretty wild.
Yeah, it's basically like Team DM in real life.
We have a field over here. I don't know if Orville still has it, but there was one in Orville. They had like 3 separate fields, but they would have cars out there. They had a lot of bush, trees. They would have tunnels, and like there would be 2 teams, and then you would infiltrate the areas, try to hunt the other ones down. And these other ones with the ponchos and shit like that, dude, the paintballs would like slide off of them. They wouldn't break on them, so it didn't technically count. And then they loaded up with frozen frickin' paintballs, and one of them shot me. They had like the rapid fire, and I got hit right in the chest five times. That shit welled up pretty damn big. It fucking sucked. But yeah, it was still fun. It was still pretty fun going out there.
That just strikes me as cheating.
It is cheating, those assholes. But the whole field
So,
element
like,
and everything just makes it fun.
Yeah, and that's like what I've been watching is like, they have like these, they'll go to like old industrial complexes, shit like that, where you've got like buildings that you can go and they'll play. I mean, I don't know how to describe it to people because like I look at it from a first person shooter point of view, so like I know what domination is. I don't know what other people like know that what domination is, but it's like basically controlling a point.
Yeah.
And so like, one team will be assigned like this point or like both teams will be assigned to like try and control this point. And so you'll run to that point and then you'll just sit there and try and survive as long as possible. There's also capture the flag, and Team DM is team deathmatch, so it's basically just 2 teams constantly killing each other. Whoever gets the highest score count wins.
Yeah.
And then to be all like, oh, real life, fucking that'd be great to do. Only to not actually, be killing someone.
Right. So I think the dumbest idea, but also the most fun I've ever had. Okay. For the record, any children watching, do not do this. Any adults watching, do not do this. My brother and a couple friends and I had this best idea ever, also dumbest idea. So we had go-karts growing up. We had all in a video game, 100%. None of it's real. All in a video game. So we had go-karts. We had an old Nissan pickup in '85 with a flatbed. We had a diesel truck, and then we had a Jeep. And we all decided we were going to play capture the flag. So the way it worked is we took surveyors' flags, like the ones they use for pipelines. We put them on the back of each bumper. There were 3 flags, right? Because there were 3 opponents, different colors. And we played capture the flag tag status, right? So every single driver had a passenger. And the goal of the game was to either hit each other, run each other off the road, or something to steal the other person's flag. Whoever had the most flags won. And the only one who lost was who rolled or ended up getting hit, right? Well, we'd never had someone roll. We had one radiator blown and a tire blown, and then we decided it wasn't fun enough, so we decided to arm the driver with an airsoft gun. That way, if they got too close, you could, That ended when someone took an airsoft to the eyeball.
Oh, yeah. That'll happen real quick.
Oh, it was so much fun, though. I'm not... Like, just wear helmets, okay? Wear helmets, wear glasses, and it wouldn't have been a problem.
Goggles or a face shield? Oh, yeah. Face shield.
It was like full-on Mad Max, though, because you had the passenger climbing out of the window onto the roof of the Jeep. You had someone, like, going across the state bed of a Nissan. Oh, my God. I sent Cody flying one time, hit a fucking tree. It was great.
Yeah, that sounds fun as shit.
He deserved it. Don't feel sympathy for him. He deserved it. This is the same kid who hit me with that truck twice, so don't worry.
You guys ever play, I guess you call it firecracker tag?
Oh, yeah.
It's where you get bottle rockets and just shoot them at each other, like... And of course, it was tags, so you'd, like, have Warzone, like, scenarios.
I have not done that one.
Dude, so I am the biggest fucking asshole in the world. I still feel bad about this to this day. We were playing it. I was like 12, 13. and someone pointed one at me, and I used my cousin as a human shield.
Oh shit! Oh damn!
That's using your resources. Don't feel bad.
Survivalist expert right there.
Exactly.
Damn. I got your back, cuz it's you and me. Just stand right in front of me real quick.
I literally have your back.
I got your back. Damn. Oh shit.
He wound up going to the hospital. They figure he'll have glaucoma here in another 10 years or so. Because he got hit right in the eye.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
That's why I feel like an asshole. Had he just like got hit in the chest or something, I've been like, man, come on, man. I burnt your shirt. I'll buy you a new one.
Right.
God, the dumb shit we did as fucking kids. Shooting fucking BB guns at each other, like, with reckless abandon.
Oh, shit. Dude, I shot a tire one time. Me and my buddy, we were just shooting shit. And I shot a tire, and we heard that shit fucking whiz right between both of us. Just, it's like, oh, fuck, dude, that could have been bad.
Oh, I can top that story. So I had asked my parents for permission to shoot tires, right? Same setup. It was probably maybe 75 yards away, like a decent amount. 22, in theory, you're shooting rubber. It shouldn't ricochet at all. But my parents assumed, they're like, okay, even if she hits the rim, like, it's going to fall. It'll be fine, right? I'm sitting crisscross applesauce in the middle of a county road, shooting some tires. First shot. All of a sudden, I feel this striking pain in my left knee, and I'm like, what the hell was that? I looked down, and the bullet patty-caked on, like, it hit the rim, patty-caked, flew back, and fell off my knee.
Oh,
I still have it to this day. I got so lucky. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, the only time I ever hit myself, I shot a stick, and sure shit, that fucker. I had a scope on my rifle too. I shot it, and I was a little too close, and that shit bounced off and freaking pegged me in the forehead. It wasn't. I was far enough away to where it didn't pierce, but it fucking smacked me, and I knew that I shouldn't do that again.
Right. It's one lesson you learn. You're like, not doing that again.
So like I said, I grew up in a small rural town, and yeah, you have nothing to do there. I once watched a kid try to slash a tire. That's what we did. We were delinquents who did constant vandalism. And I once watched a kid slash a tire, and I don't know, maybe it was just too high pressure. I watched it blow up in his face.
Oh shit.
Like, as soon as he hit it with the knife, it just went boom. And, like, he goes, like, flying back, like, 5-10 feet.
Damn.
Pretty good times. Pretty good times.
Good times. Yeah, I don't know how we survived half the shit we went through growing up.
Fuck.
It's amazing. And technically, the shit I've done, I should have broken both of my legs a couple times over. I guarantee you, I tried to do that now when I'm 30. Oh, yeah, I'd die. Jumping off a roof onto a freaking little mat or a little freaking
Trampoline.
bed. Well, there was
Oh
a
my God,
trampoline
what?
too, but we jump on a mattress too, thinking that shit would keep us from breaking our shit. And
Why
oh,
did any of us ever jump off roofs? Like, what was the great idea there? Because I used to do that shit on my trailer all the time. Like, I was born back when, you had those giant antenna stands. And so we had, like, a 40-foot antenna. And I would climb up it, then get onto the roof, and then run across the roof and just jump off.
it's because we didn't have things like this right here, the technology to keep us from going out there and hurting ourselves.
And yet everyone bitches about technology.
All right. We're saving lives here, damn it.
Exactly. Or at least bones.
Right? The trampoline incident Sky's talking about, me and my friend, we used to boost each other up on the trampoline and time our jumps so that way the next person can get even higher. Dude, I launched off of that thing and landed on concrete. Yeah, that shit hit hard.
Oh,
I mean, we were real resilient back then, but damn.
My
It
ass
was
went through the trampoline and hit the ground.
I've seen a few people do that before. It's just like they're worn down, or oh yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the trampoline just went with me. Like it didn't break it. It's just the trampoline and I both hit the ground.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But I mean, I was like, I was over the house, and it was a 2-story house. Like I went above the house. It was intense.
Damn. Y'all ever do one of them landings where you're like you hit right between the spring and the outside where the bar hits you, and then you go sideways, and then the trampoline's holding onto your legs, so you can't exactly fall on the floor, and you're just wishing for death.
My friend pushed me off the trampoline, but when they did it, they fell between the springs and bit through their tongue.
Oh shit!
Like right in front of me.
Damn! Holy shit!
I lived on a trampoline most of my life.
My family was too poor to actually own a trampoline, so I'd have to go over to friends' houses to experience that.
Yeah, that's what I did. The only thing I owned was the mattress, so I could jump off a roof onto the mattress.
Dude, I always just jump off the roof or a tree, like, onto the ground. I don't know, like, how I didn't, like, hurt legs earlier in life.
Right? Fucking invincible back then. I remember we used to climb a tree and hop the frickin' barbed wire fence to the pool. And one of my friends, he did not hop far enough, and he landed on that shit and cut the shit out of himself. It was bad.
oof.
I mean, the rest of us got to swim and shit, but...
So, one of my best friends growing up, his father was a cattle rancher, and have you ever pissed on an electric fence?
Oh.
I've gotten a couple people too.
One time.
Yeah,
Never
only
again.
Only one time in my life, but like that shock, like I've literally tased myself before, and I would tase myself again before feeling like that shock just run up that stream right into your.
I would lick a whole battery bank of fucking 9mm batteries before experiencing that shit.
Dude, that shit sucks so bad.
All right, just out of curiosity, how many people have actually licked a 9-volt battery? It's fun. You should try it sometime.
Dude, I used to be obsessed with doing it. I just like,
Right?
Not even like one time and just be like, oh, I have learned my lesson. I'm just gonna just And then like once I knew what it would do to me, I'd still be all like,
I do it to get other people to do it. I'd be like, hey, you ever look at a 9-volt battery? They'd be like, no, that's stupid. Hey, look. See, it doesn't hurt. They try it. That first time is just, it's precious. The reaction is funny. Oh, yeah. I may have been a little asshole myself, so. Just a little bit.
You're an instigator.
Yeah,
you remember the older consoles and how they had those little rounded, like you would stick it into the back of it for the power supply? It was kind of a cylinder shape.
Yeah.
One day I was like working on my console, like trying to hook it all up, and I stuck it in my mouth. Well, it was plugged into the receptacle. No, it doesn't do anything to you. It's when you pull it out of the receptacle that it then suddenly discharges. And yeah, like I flew back in the room and everything.
Damn.
It was like
Damn.
it was like an old Sega or some shit like that. I mean, I was young and not thinking at all. And
Holy shit.
The only bad electrocution I've ever gotten was while holding like an N64 controller and trying to wipe the fuzz off the screen, like the old school box
Yeah.
TVs.
Yeah.
That shocked the
CRV.
fuck out of me. Shot all the way through my arm, through the TV, like it was a bad circuit.
Damn. You know, I still get shocked daily every time I go to Walmart. I'll go to open a freezer door, and I swear to God, I see that little blue freaking spark between my skin and it, and oh yeah, it's bad every time. I don't know if I'm wearing clothes that are too static or creates too much static, but yeah, it's something.
Well, in order to get a shock, you have to have a positive force and a negative force. So basically, you're just too positive in life. You need to be more negative, and you won't get shocked as much.
I'm pretty fucking positive. What can I say? I mean,
Is that why you guys are so attracted to each other?
oh yeah.
The opposites.
Wait, are you calling me a negative force?
Yes,
Am I
yes,
wrong?
you just did.
Are you arguing? Do you have a counterpoint?
You walked straight into that one.
I'm just asking questions because I get shocked all the time, and I figure it's because I'm surrounded by negative forces. So.
Wait a minute. How come he can't be the positive and I can be the negative?
think
Do I
you
not
guys
fit that
know
criteria? I
I
don't.
think that's actually the situation, is that you're the negative force and I'm just the positive one.
You both have both, and it's going to be a flying 69 the first time you meet, so that's all that matters.
Oh shit! So we're doing a backflip.
Oh, we're doing a backflip. And then some random person's just gonna be walking by with a fucking jukebox and just playing the perfect music. The whole scene's gonna be set up just naturally.
I've needed an excuse to get one of those big, Bluetooth players. Thank you very much.
And it's gonna be Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On."
All right. I'm excited.
Stevie, are you just gonna fall asleep on the fucking podcast?
Kind of seems like it.
And now I'm comfy.
See, I need to get a
you,
jukebox, one of those boom boxes. That's what they're called, boom boxes. I need one of those.
I just said that.
Yeah. But I need to get one of those. I don't have
Why are you
anything like
ignoring
that.
me? That is a very negative behavior.
I know. I apologize.
God.
But see, that's why I specifically need it. So that way, whenever I make you mad, I can go just like Night at the Roxbury style and just be like, "What is love? Baby, don't hurt." Do the whole head bob and everything.
Bust out a window.
Yeah, bust out a window. Y'all see that movie?
It's a good movie.
It is a good
I've
movie.
seen the SNL skits. I haven't seen the movie.
Okay. That was a good one.
So I mean, while we're talking about good movies, have you seen The Matrix yet?
I thought we were talking about good movies.
I think you should go fuck yourself.
Have you seen it?
I have
Is what he
seen
asked.
it. I fell asleep while watching it. I have to rewatch it.
I got too drunk while watching it, so I need to rewatch it. But yeah, obviously we can't talk about it.
Wait, not everybody's seen it yet, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I haven't even seen the originals.
Okay, well, the originals were good. Actually, all right. To be honest, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. The new one does have a shit ton of mixed reviews. I honestly didn't pass out because of it. I was actually just fucking drained from work because it's been kind of rough. But I do need to rewatch it so that way I can actually have a good take on it. So that way I can criticize and just be accurate on it.
Anthony, I think both of us need to rewatch it, and then we can just kind of like do a little bit of clipping and do a movie review.
Right? I mean, if nobody watches it by then, we'll get everybody together and fucking watch it. Then we can talk
Also,
about how good or how bad it was.
Also, spoiler alert, it has a beginning and an end.
Don't tell him that. Holy shit.
Which
And
means it also has a middle.
That's what I was about to ask.
I understand the middle part.
I'm sorry I spoiled it, guys. I have this problem. So wait, Anthony, you're the one that watches Roy... What is it? No, Ray Johnson?
Ray William
William
Johnson, yes.
Did you see the one he did about the people on the glass bridge?
Oh, yeah. Hell no. Fuck that. Okay. First of all, walking on a transparent bridge several thousand feet in the air where you can look down and just see your death at any given moment. And to have the frickin' shit start cracking under you just to give you a slight heart attack. Fuck that. Yeah, I seen that. That was good shit, though.
Dude, I would totally do it.
I would not.
I would not be jumping up and down like those idiots were, but...
Damn. Now, going on something that transparent, you know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's clear as day. You can see right through it. And then just all of a sudden the cracking effect. I mean, there's people that literally have to crawl. I mean, they'll start off good and then they freak out before the cracks and they have to actually crawl just to finish it out.
I don't get people like that. I mean, why would you even do it in the first place? Like, did you not research what you were going to do?
Right? I mean, I don't know. It's a thing with heights. Like, I would never do something like that, but I want to jump out of a perfectly good plane with a parachute. For some reason.
Same. I'm not chill with heights, but I do want to skydive. I agree.
We have a place in Utah, actually Moab, yeah, where you can skydive.
That should definitely be a podcast episode. Just all of us yeeting ourselves out of a plane. Sounds amazing.
Nope. I will stay on the ground and greet you.
There you go. Yeah, you can film us coming from above.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. That or we'll get a drone and then you can pilot it.
If you hit me with a drone, I'll love you forever, for the record. Okay? Just take me out mid-air scream, okay? Just
She died doing something epic.
We can never publish that, alright?
death by drone. I'll sign a waiver. It'll be fine. I'll say this is my last wish.
We got the waiver.
Make it official. And I told Stevie it was okay. There's no manslaughter here. We're good.
I still think that may count as, like, negligent homicide.
If anything, it's a suicide attempt, and she just helped me, okay? Like, I gave her permission to pull the plug in this scheme. It's hit me with a drone, but same thing, okay? It's fine.
So, do we now refer to Stevie as Kevorkian?
As what?
Kevorkian? Am I the only one old enough to get that?
No, I recognize it. I can't place it.
I don't appreciate the ageism, sir.
Says the oldest man.
Fight me!
I could not Google it fast enough. I don't understand.
Dr. Jack Kevorkian. I think he was based out of Michigan. It was one of the more northern areas. Like, he used to assist suicide.
Oh, okay.
That's why I recognize the name. Okay.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight.
All right.
New podcast. One of y'all have fun editing it.
Yep.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye.
Laters.
Bye.